All right, Brad, it's time to take things out of boxes. Time-honored tradition.
It's a big box.
It's a big box?
It's a big box. I had to move everything off my desk to accommodate the box. It's a heavy box.
I brought the TV tray that I use to keep my Mr. Keyboard on
that's
set this on, and it's a PlayStation 5.
It is a PlayStation 5.
This one has the disc drive on it. Does yours have the disc drive on it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Sony sent these over, and this is PlayStation 5. So we're gonna take them. We're gonna remove them from the box. Oh wait, there's a little bit of plastic here sealing it, so you're gonna need a blade to get in there.
Pretty good sturdy handle.
Yeah, pretty good handle.
The internet's own Jeff Keighley weighed this thing in at what, like 15 pounds?
That's what he was saying. If he's to be believed, I did not weigh it. I thought about weighing it.
It's substantial.
It's substantial.
Let me just roll back here for a second. It's
not as heavy as my baby, as I was holding both at the same time, going like,
You've been training for it then.
Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah, in a weird way, I am more prepared than ever for these heavy consoles.
I got my Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my industrial Stanley box cutter. Let's get to work.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
I've already butterfly knifed my way into this thing.
Okay.
And I guess we'll open these PlayStation 5s.
Just
I've got one of these weird time? That's right. 2 at once, man. That's one unboxing's not enough anymore. The internet's like rotten with these things. If you're not doing stereo unboxings, what are you even doing? You know, that's ridiculous.
Is this what they call multicam?
Yeah, I think so. We'll put this out on DVD, and you can just swap back and forth between the two angles here.
Two camera sitcom now.
So we've got an inner box here that is the inside box, and this is just a wiggly wobbly now.
There we go. I'm trying to keep mine upright.
Looks like the hole for serial number stuff is on the bottom of these boxes. I just noticed. I didn't notice that before.
Don't tell anybody your serial number.
Yeah. Well, I might have just done that.
Register it fast.
Yeah.
Or someone else does.
For PS4 console users, you could transfer data to your PS5 console in the following ways. Connect your PS4 console and your PS5 console to the same network. Connect your extended storage drive in your PS4 to your PS5. Sign into your PS5 console with the account you created. You can transfer data such as gaming history and trophies.
Whoa. Are you going to do one of those? I kind of want to try the network transfer.
I did network transfer when I went to a pro and found it to be pretty pleasant, all told.
All right. Okay.
And it was one of those things where it came up and said, like, this is going to take 300 hours. And then it took like 6. So
I can live with that.
Your mileage may vary, I guess, on that front.
I wish I had remembered to look up the wording that some of the review messaging they sent us mentioned the sustainable packaging or something along those lines that this thing ships in.
Right,
or
yeah.
Just like very streamlined, consolidated boxing.
I got a box inside a box here. I don't know, man.
It's big.
All right, I'm opening the inner box, as are you, and this is wait.
I think
there can't possibly be a third box in here. Oh, wait, okay, this is a smallie.
I'm not a professional cameraman. But I think the amount of white in this packaging is destroying my white balance.
Yeah, definitely.
Very orange right now.
Absolutely. Okay. Inside here we've got
we have a top layer.
It smells different than I thought it would. Like the electronics are. It's not that shiny plastic smell so far. We'll see when we get deeper in. We've got a quick start guide, which is thick, but I guess it's in multiple languages. And then we've got a safety guide, which is not as thick as the quick start guide. To take that how you will. Is there anything under? There's something under here. Is this?
I've chosen.
This is the stand. This is the stand that I've heard so much about, and an HDMI cable as well.
I think I've got a real 3-year-old at Christmas vibe going on over here.
Yeah.
Peer over the top of the box.
Take a whiff of this HDMI cable. It's a little foul. Not gonna lie.
This box is not desk ready. Let me rearrange some things.
All right, and set this here, and then to get a closer look at this stand.
I'm sorry, the HDMI cable you said was fragrant?
HDMI cable, yeah. It's under, yeah. Give that a kind of...
Smells like 8K.
This,
okay.
I mean, I guess, yeah, this is the stand, right? Yeah, no, this is,
yeah, that is totally the stand.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it like, wait a minute, how does it fit into this thing? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, seeing this before seeing the console in person, I'm just like, how do I bolt a thing into this? What?
Dude, I appreciate this as this is classic Sony. This is a throwback. It is a horizontal stand.
Oh, it is. You're right. It is.
Dude, yeah, it goes on either way.
It goes on either way.
Regardless of orientation, you are using the stand.
Finally, we're returning to the glory days of the PlayStation 2.
The horizontal stand makes its glorious return.
The controller is in here too.
Also, did you fully rotate the bottom of the stand?
I did not.
It's got a hidden compartment.
Yeah. With whatever you need in there.
Some kind of tooling or something in there. I'm not sure what this is for exactly.
That's a screw for scrung it on, right?
I believe that's the case.
Yeah, for attaching it.
Yes,
in this screw
I think that's
hole
right.
that's down here. Yeah. So this, Well, now I can't rotate it back. Okay, there we go. All right.
Highly engineered. I like it.
All right. I'm really yeah. That power cable, HDMI. This is coming along. I'm really excited to touch these buttons for the first time because I've been very.
You just wary.
They look. They look thin. Okay, you do the dance. You do the dancey reveal. You go.
I'm about to sense the dual sense. What if it senses me back?
Run.
Okay. It's a controller. And what a controller. Ooh.
Sticks feel good.
I think, this side first impression is very positive of this.
I'm going to say the L1 and R1 feel a little, not great. Like a little flimsy, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see when we're playing video games here. They don't feel
pretty similar to a DualShock 4 to me.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess it's not that different. I went
on a real tear buying DualShock 4s over the last couple of years, and I found some of the controllers had better L1 and R1 than others.
Yeah.
Some of them have like a nice snap to them, and some of them are pretty mushy. So
I think they did a revision. That revision at some point that had the light at the top of the touch bar or whatever. Those I think had better ones.
But I think these triggers feel better for sure.
Absolutely. These are good. These triggers feel nice.
The DualShock 4 triggers just have that flimsy, curvy feel to them, and this feels a lot more solid. It
was nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to touch the face buttons. This has been the thing since they revealed this controller. I've been like, wait, those face buttons don't look like they have enough throw on them.
I'm over here buttoning all day long.
Huh.
Feels like a button.
Huh. Let me get it. Let me find my...
Wait, what?
Let me grab it. I grab it.
Oh, right, yeah. Point of comparison. Yeah, I can do the same.
This feels... It feels like there's less of a throw to the buttons than there is on a DualShock 4.
You think?
Yeah, like I'm holding my thumbs on the sides, and it feels like there's more to the side on the DualShock 4 than there is here to catch your thumb on. Like it doesn't, like the buttons don't stick out as far.
Oh, I guess I could see it. They definitely feel a little bit clickier to me.
Yeah.
Like the action has got a little bit more of a definitive click to it than the mush over here.
I am not sure that I like that, but that's one of those things until you start playing games on it is when you'll know if it matters.
I'll reserve judgment on all this stuff until...
Slightly different. Different.
Are they still calling these, options and share, or do they have new names? They don't have labels.
I thought it was... I guess so. I don't know. And then there's the microphone button here down below the PlayStation button.
Oh, is that it? I thought that was just a light. I don't know if
that pushes. Here. No, that pushes. I think that's your mute because the controller has a mic built in.
Oh, that's smart to have a physical.
You're going to want to mute.
That is fantastic to not have to go into system settings for that.
Yeah.
There's a little hole, 2 little holes on the back. don't know if that picks up on the camera here.
Is that the microphone?
Could be. No, well, there's a hole in the front too, which I believe is the microphone.
Oh yeah, that would probably be the microphone.
Maybe it's more than one microphone, or more than one point.
And then the bottoms of it have this, like, it kind of flattens out on the bottoms of the things here in a way that's like kind of, it's pleasing to the touch. This feels nice. Hang on. Oh yeah. You could. This is like a good. You could do like a nice back massager with this. You get a game that's got a lot of rumbly in it, and then you just give yourself one of these. This is nice.
It's more like a triple sense, quadruple sense.
Trance vibrator is back.
Yeah. I was gonna say the options and share, or whatever they're calling them now, stick up a lot more. You know, they were like kind of recessed into the DualShock 4 in a way that you like had to really mash to get them to press sometimes. Like, these buttons feel better. They stick out more.
I could do a dragon punch on this if you had to.
Yeah, the D-pad seems pretty much identical as far as I can tell.
Again, I feel like there might be a little less movement to it than on a DualShock 4, but not a huge. Maybe.
Pretty similar to me.
Pretty similar. Overall, I'd say yes, pretty similar, but like maybe slightly.
Sticks also feel pretty similar. Pretty similar kind of grip, rubbery sort of texture grip to them.
The click feels the same when you click them in.
Yeah,
it's nice. It seems nice.
I'm
see how it is for the
color on the PlayStation logo button. Kind of thought that would...
by the time they're done, they'll do 1,000 different colors of this thing, right? I mean, of course. You got to start somewhere.
I'm going to press it.
Okay.
I pressed it. Can you see
Did it do anything?
It's lighting up. I don't know if that plays on the...
Oh, yeah. It lit up. It's lighting up.
Like pulsing.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Huh.
It doesn't fill the whole light bar. I don't know if this picks up on the camera very well. Oop.
It doesn't pick up on the camera you're feeding me, but maybe the one you've got is probably better.
The light only plays down about 2/3 of the way down the vertical part of the light bar. It doesn't, like, I wonder if they can control how much of this light bar fills.
Right.
Like, if you notice the horizontal part of the light bar does not fill in here.
Does not fill on that.
Like, I wonder if there's like some variability in how much of that they fill up for different effects.
I don't know. And I want to see what these triggers can do. You know, that'll be something when we get into actually playing games, which, we're not going to do here today.
Yes.
All right. Set this aside. And our top box here, I think we've gotten everything out of this. I
feel pretty good about this controller.
Yeah, it feels nice. It's like not a massive change, but at least in terms of like touching it and feeling it and using it for stuff. I mean, obviously it's got a damn microphone in it and all this other stuff. Okay.
I'm afraid to pick this up. I'm going to let you go first.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
To one-hand grip, to one-hand grab this when you've got all the plastic around it and all this other stuff. It's it's slippery. So I'm going to say, get a spotter for this if you can. We are professionals here, so there's that. This is big.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if you noticed, but this PlayStation 5 is a large...
I hear it has some heft to it.
This is big.
Okay. I'm going in.
Okay, you get yours. I'll start working on unwrapping, but I will wait until you get yours before we... Really, you get timed reveal, right? That's the... Okay, and then that's it. That's it for the box.
Okay, here was my technique was 2 hands.
Okay, I like it.
Feet around either side of the box to hold it down.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Ooh, this is
all right.
It's large.
I
know it's been said, but
it's a big lady.
Okay.
Huh. It's weird.
Ooh. That was a bonk. Okay. Well.
Okay. I'm going to take this out of the wrapping here.
Are we doing it? I think we're doing it.
it's you could hurt somebody with one of these things.
Very thoroughly wrapped. Oh, interesting, huh? I wish my camera were more mobile so I could point it down at the desk, but the kind of back and front, like it'll stand up flat on its back and front. I don't know if your camera is angled where you can show that, but like
on its back and like you mean like any side will.
Like, I think I'm surprised by that because how lopsided it looks with all the curves and like uneven.
Right, but it's any way you stand it will stand. You probably
it looks like no matter what end you stand it on, it looks like it'll stand up nice and flat. So that's cool.
Yeah. So this is a physical power button here. This is a clicky button. And then there's an eject.
Where are we at here?
Down at the bottom by the drive.
Aha! Oh, that is a svelte power button.
Yeah.
Kind of easy to miss, actually.
We got a USB-C and a regular ass USB up front, and then the rest of it is just sleek, shiny plastic. I think this is nice. I think this looks nice. I'm going to lay it down here, and then I'm going to take a look at it. I might not play at home, but okay, this needs the stand.
Here it is. This is
because when you set it on the bottom like this, it wobbles. It'll wobble.
Yeah. Yes. Horizontal stands, man, they're back.
Yeah. That's interesting. I did not think the stand would necessarily be like a must, but it is, it seems.
I'm just going to back up here to let people really take it in. Here. Balancing this in one hand is precarious. This feels substantial.
I got this cool rock. It's big. It's pretty big for a rock, but not big for a PlayStation. It's cool. This
is a significant here. Compare size of my head out here.
It's
large technology.
But it won't even fit on the camera because it's too tall.
It's a slab.
It's but in its curves. It's like an inhale.
Oh,
you see,
like on one end.
On this, well, I mean, the fins kind of inhale on both ends, really.
Yeah, sure.
But you feel it more here because it humps out for the drive.
Pretty simple back. I mean, I know they've shown this. Like, obviously, teardown has been out there for a couple weeks or more. But two USB 3 ports on the back, Ethernet, HDMI, and power. Very, very simple.
Yeah, and then is this like a security lock thing on the other end here? This tiny little.
Yeah. There's a name for that. I forget what it is, but yes.
Yeah. Secure lock. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called.
What is it? One USB-C, one USB-A on the front.
Yep. Two USB-A's on the back.
Along with
USB
power.
blue ports on the back.
Eject. This is heavy.
It's a PlayStation.
Over your head for a little bit.
Is it here? Ow. It's a PlayStation.
It is it's PlayStation.
It's a venti. This is a venti. Here, it's two. Ow, my shoulder. Don't do that.
That's the one after Grande.
Don't rock it out. Don't do one of these. I mean, I guess if you distribute the weight properly, you can kind of do. Yeah, all right. We're feeling it now.
Okay,
this is That didn't feel very good. Okay, I'm gonna stand this. I'm gonna find the most secure way to set this down because still gotta. I mean, I guess that's what the quick start guide is for. Is how do you put the stand on and all that stuff.
I watched that teardown video this very morning, and I think I know how.
Wow.
If you look, the two little tabs here. Well, maybe you should look and make sure. I think I know what I'm doing.
All right, I'll look in the quick start guide on my own time and get that part set up.
I believe it snaps onto the back. Sorry, I apologize. I don't have a better shot of this. This is very unwieldy.
The shit is big.
Yeah. Let's see.
How big is it? It's what do we got? Here's the remote for my TV. It's one of those LGs that are all the rage with the kids. It's that big. Is that big? I don't know. It's that big. It's heavy. And also, like, as I hold it and move it around and stuff, it's like you don't want to grab it up here at the fins because it kind of, you can get in here on the other side. These will bend a little bit. You could theoretically snap the fins, I think, if you were really careless with it. if you were really crazy about it. I mean, you know, whatever, people are going to make custom fins, right?
Yes. I believe there is talk of doing that very thing already.
Yeah. Wood grain.
I have to wonder if they made it that easy to take them off on purpose, knowing that was a thing people might be interested in.
I feel like if they were going to do that for that reason, wouldn't they have like made like a variant of their own out of the gate or something? Or I don't know.
I believe it. I may have installed the stand.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, it snaps onto the back. Does it also screw into the bottom? No, there's nowhere to screw it in. Yeah,
the screw is is the screw when you're doing it the other way, right? Yeah, there's a tiny little hole here that looks like maybe you would pull this out and maybe stick the screw in there. Is that
for the vertical? I believe that
is the vertical, case. But yes. It doesn't look like there's any way to do that with the
horizontal. I think it just clips on the back and. Yeah, so this is what I saw in that teardown video, which is super not going to play on this video, but...
No, yeah.
You line the two clasps of the horizontal stand up with the squares. You see the line of PlayStation symbols on the back under the ports, kind of to the left of the ports underneath?
Yes,
on the lip of the white. Yeah, so the two tabs that protrude off the end of this, the stand clasp just hook over top of those two squares on either end. Is what this shows. And I think that's all it takes to attach it.
Yeah, because it's pretty form-fitting to the device itself.
Right.
And so like it rests against it really easily. When you pick it up, it does dangle a little bit. You'll see.
That's what confused me. That's what made me think I was missing something, is that it kind of dangles off the bottom if you pick it up.
A little bit of a dangle.
Just a tad.
So like if you're bringing it someplace and you're going to not stand it up vertically, you kind of have to bring the base, and the base kind of dangles a bit, which might be weird for travel.
Perhaps detach your base before you go.
I always do.
I'm not sure. Am I doing this right?
It dangles. I lined it up a little bit better with the squares, and it dangles a little less. No, it's a dangler. PS5 big dangler. It's okay. Now that I've got it just laying here on the stand, it's imposing. I don't feel safe around it. Like it's.
Oh. Yeah, I turned it front ways, and I guess it's right. I guess I got it right. I guess it's working. It's standing.
It's standing.
I'm gonna have to. I will get some B-roll of this thing after we finish this to cut over top of this.
Sure,
just in case. I think. This is wild, man.
It's really big. It's like you almost expected a screen to flip up out of it because you bought one of those heavy gaming laptops or something,
Sure.
Like it's got that size to it and stuff. Obviously like that's been the joke all along, is like, hey, it's big, but I don't think I was actually prepared for just how big it actually is. And I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
You can't. You can't set a drink on top of it.
No.
They need another. What if I got another horizontal stand and clasped it to the top, and then that would be a flat surface, and then maybe I could put a drink on that, like a drink holder, or like.
It's true. Kind of
something like that work.
See the stand. Is this kind of how your dangle looks?
Yeah. I think mine is not dangling quite as much as yours is. Yeah, so you might want to check your alignment on the dangle.
Right. Yes. But I think it's sitting flat.
I think. Yeah, mine is sitting flat. It doesn't rock or anything like that. And but I gotta say, man, there's something. Whatever. Who cares? Like, but at the end of the day, the dangling stand feels a little. It doesn't line up with the professional look and feel of the rest of it. It feels a little like, just throw this thing on there, and if you pick it up, it'll dangle, and then maybe it'll break in 5 years if you keep moving it around or something. Yeah, but it'll be fine.
Sitting in an entertainment center is probably going to be fine.
It's never going to be a problem. But
it's just got the look of like some like futuristic sci-fi architecture or something.
This is like where you would go. This is like if you go to Tokyo Big Sight, this is the building you walk into to play arcade games at the AM show. It's like it's got that like, you know, hey, check out, we just decided to let an architect go nuts and build something funky because the World Fair was coming. You know, it's got that look to it. Laid out like this, it looks like a skyscraper in a futuristic video game. I would say, like less like the.
Also, like it kind of looks like it's levitating. Like that stand.
Yeah, the stand
on the angle. Like depending on the angle, when it's horizontal, the stand kind of disappears underneath it, and it just sort of looks like it's floating off the table.
And I can't even see, like I'm above mine looking down. I can't even really see the disk drive on it at all. And when I imagine when it's in my entertainment center, I will have to squat down and find that thing if I ever decide to shove a disc in it, because it kind of just vanishes under that bottom.
It does kind of hide under that lip, under the fin.
Yeah,
man. I am going to say this is the most unusual looking console I have ever seen.
I think you're right. I mean, the Wii controller was a weird thing, obviously, but like a whole console, you know, it was still a box.
Yeah, man, wow. Like somebody had an idea and they went for it.
I like that.
It's really out there.
That. Yeah, man. Really I like that, you know. Like the PS4 was its weird, you know, parallelogram, you know, like that whole look I thought was like it was fine until you had to get behind it to move cables around, and then it really sucked. But this seems cool. Is there plastic on the front? No, right? I don't see any plastic to peel off any of the shiny stuff. It's just all out there, right?
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Yeah, unless it's like hiding really well. But yeah, it's a PlayStation. We should hook these things up and see if what it does. And maybe in the near future, we'll report back with what that is like.
I want to see the ray tracing.
Show me the ray tracing.
Trace me some rays.
That's right. Ray Tracer, the new Spider-Man. You thought it was Miles Morales. No, yeah, okay. Let's we're gonna it's a controller. It feels good. I don't know. What happens when you plug it into a PC?
I think that is outside the scope of our current embargo.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go find that out on my own.
All right. Journalism is happening now. We'll be back with more the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
The future is now?
Sure.
Dude, new consoles are coming out. What?
New consoles are coming out.
What?
It's crazy.